What's up, passionate Pokemon players? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. This time, I'm going to get into another one of our top Pokemon. We're on to Gen 5, or V, if you want, of our top 5 Pokemon, and a starter, too. So we're going to get into that. So let's get right into it, okay? All right, Gen 5, here we go. What am I calling this one? I think I was calling it like the Nobodies or something. I don't know. So anyway, who is going to come in at number 5 is Amoonguss. Amoonguss. Kind of an odd Pokemon, but I liked it, for reasons why it's just super goofy. I think a lot of these are kind of goofballs in this time too. But also it keeps trainers I don't like away, right? Now, this guy's actually seems to be a predator for humans. It's made to look like a Pokeball, lure humans in, and then poison them. So it's a little bit odd, a little bit scary for me. But once I make friends with it, gain its trust, show it that I have its best interest at heart, then you know what? He's gonna not poison me and poison the people I don't like. Okay, then it can provide me with food. Additionally, once in that, it's going to shed a little bit. This guy's going to be growing, and, I could just lop off little pieces there, find the non-poisonous parts. From what I'm hearing, the red is poisonous. The kind of colorless parts, the white pieces or whatever, you can eat. Okay, so good to know if you're in a pinch. Darmanitan, I think that's how you say it. Darmanitan. This one's another funny one too. What I looked into this one is it brings good luck. So obviously this guy's going to be a part of the team, right? And then not only that, he's actually really chill, but he looks kind of scary, right? This guy's looks a little bit unhinged in my opinion, but he's actually really chill. In fact, he taught me how to meditate, so that's why he has a good spot on the team. He knows how to meditate and all that good stuff, and also keeps me warm. This dude is hot. He's a very hot Pokemon. Number 3, Timber. Timber, kind of an odd one to choose. I like it more as it on its kind of basic form than up in that Conkeldurr form, which eventually he's going to get to. But I chose Timber per se because I want to really start with that. And really, they love building stuff, right? So as I'm traveling on my adventures, sometimes after some long Pokemon battles, I'm going to be tired. I'm not going to want to build my camp, put up my tent, all that. Timber's always ready. This dude is always down to build stuff and will always be down to make my camp, okay? Really can move anything in my way. Even as Timber, as he gets stronger and stronger as Conkeldurr, but from what I'm getting, this dude is so strong that he's going to move anything. It's not going to matter. Ain't going to be no obstacles for me. And then at the end of the day, when I finally retire, he can build me my house. And I'll live there with Timber. Probably by then he'll be Conkeldurr with all the rest of my Pokemon. Amoonguss can have a little yard area where he just hangs out and seeps resources as a fungus. I don't know. But anyway. Okay, number 2. I cheated a little bit. I know. We've got Sock and Throw. Because, they got different styles of martial arts. And I don't want to just rely on my Pokemon. Okay? To fight my battles for me, especially if there's humans. I'm not going to stick a Pokemon on a human. A human wants to fight me, but these guys actually can teach me martial arts forms that are useful for humans, right? They're just a cool duo, okay? Look at that, Sock, Throw. They're just the funniest names in the world, the spelling. And you know what? It's a cheap way to cheat out more favorites. This time is a cheat on Gen 5. We got 7 total Pokemon. I don't know how I'm going to figure out how to get them all on the team. But, I think they're willing to stay in the same Pokeball. Okay, now number 1... I don't know who's going to agree with this list. It might be the weirdest top 5 of all. But I've got Klinklang in the front. I don't know what it is. I've always just been drawn to this Pokemon. It's just such a funny dude. Okay, I don't know why it went backwards there. But he can be used as a temporary replacement for machines. Just put a little cog in there. I got a broken clock. I got a broken car even. Just throw parts of the Klinklang in there and he'll get it going for me. And he can let off static electricity, so he can power all of these things for me too. So pretty cool, huh? And then at the end of the day, what is, though? This is more of a question than a fact. What's this dude's origin story? Because it's another one that I'm not quite sure. Is this really a Pokemon, or is this just like a machine that somebody made and has started to reproduce? and now is considering itself a Pokemon. Really, like, as it evolves, like, it only gets more pieces. So I don't know. I have my doubts. Okay, but let's talk about the starter. I'm going to go with Oshawott. Okay, hopefully that's how you say it too. I don't have any flying Pokemon on this team, so I need to use Surf. So definitely need a water Pokemon here. Need a way to traverse the lands. And then when it evolves, Samurott will teach me Bushido. I'm a very big samurai fan, and I'd love to learn the Bushido, the way of the samurai. And then, again, like, this dude on its own looks harmless, but until he pulls out a sword. Like, even Oshawott has a sword. And there we are. There we have it. There are our top 5 Pokemon and a starter for Gen 5. We're getting through these. We've got, how many gens are there? I don't even remember at this point, but I think we're pretty getting close to the end. I may keep doing these bi-weekly. I probably want to push them out a little bit more. Extend this series more. So if you liked what you saw, though, hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Hawk's Nest. We're a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what we love out here. Excited to continue these videos. But until then, we'll see you next time.